Captain Ilkay Gundogan scored a brace as Manchester City beat rivals Manchester United in a historic FA Cup final which did not disappoint. Until today, the two sides had never met in the final of English football's most prestigious knockout cup tournament, only squaring off in the semi-final won by City back in 2011. City, who also face Inter Milan in the Champions League final next week, went into the game as Premier League champions after a third consecutive title, while United were hoping to add to their Carabao Cup success and end their rivals' treble pursuit. It was the blue half of Manchester who went into the ascendancy with the quickest goal in FA Cup final history. City skipper Gundogan popped up with an outrageous volley past emotionless David De Gea just 13 seconds into the clash at Wembley. One might have thought City would kick on, but United pulled level in the 33rd minute with a spot kick that was awarded in controversial fashion. While the game was going on, Paul Tierney stopped play to watch a handball incident involving Jack Grealish on the monitor and promptly pointed to the spot, despite many feeling as though the former Aston Villa skipper's arm was in a natural position when challenging Aaron Wan-Bissaka in the air. Captain Bruno Fernandes rolled in the spot kick past Stefan Ortega for City's first goal conceded in this year's FA Cup, and there were some unsavoury scenes as Victor Lindelof appeared to be struck by a missile in the celebrations. City re-established their dominance immediately in the early exchanges of the second half and were back in front again courtesy of their captain. This time Gundogan, whose contract is due to expire, produced a left-foot volley from the edge of the area and it squirmed past De Gea, who will not want to see it back after failing to cover himself in glory. City had to defend for their lives in the latter stages of the game after failing to put the game to bed, but held on to claim their second FA Cup under Guardiola and continue their push for a trio of trophies this season. The Sky Blues now have one more final to go as they face Inter Milan in their second Champions League final in Istanbul on June 10.